Hello, everyone. It's Sunday, and I thought I could remember this. So I'm starting out slow. It's May 23rd. Gotten a few emails. Where have I been? I've been working outside. And the greatest news is, I guess a couple of weeks ago, we had mass vaccinations here in Lee Summit. And you don't know where to wear a mask. You don't know where to wear a mask. Wear it around your hand. Put it in your pocket. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Most likely, since have not been on here for 3 weeks. And I don't have all the fancy charts and move the screen, and although I'm working on that, and that is what I've been doing. I do have an iPad. This totally old technology. But I bought it at Christmas 2 years ago. Lithium battery is good, and I got all sorts of accessories that go with this. But it's supposed to work with a Macintosh. Although we don't use that word anymore, we use Mac Pro. Apple has a new iMac, which is mainly just for surfing the internet. Which is really all I need to do. Let's have that in this. But if I ever get an iPhone, because I still have Samsung. Why upgrade and buy a new one which still does everything you want to? Just to be the neatest, coolest kid on the block. No, I'm not a millennium. But I do have some hay fever. So if I clear my throat from time to time, I'm excusing myself now. Let's see some notes. Nobody wanted to know about my critical notes on the current affairs. So you don't want to hear about the Lithuanian flight that was attacked or threatened by MiG fighters from Russia over Belarus just because of a blogger. I guess I won't be getting on any planes, and all right. And this is not what I'm doing. I am not a financial advisor, blah, blah, blah. But I could show somebody a really good time. All right. Let's see what I wrote. Why are my feet swelling? Why did I gain some weight when this whole thing started? Well, you can't do anything. You can't go outside. You can't walk up and down the street. You can't walk through a mall. So, here we go. These are my notes. Now I'm sticking to them. Hold cash, even if it seems to be losing value because of lost purchasing power and zero interest rates. Hold precious metals. And yes, there is a real possibility of black swan event, or at least a tightness in liquidity. be ready to take advantage of it. Maybe keep more cash balances than some people think are prudent. In other words, is there a contraction in liquidity when we're all getting all these free checks? I don't know. I think we used to argue. I know we're arguing now about, are you vaccinated, are you not? Have you had it? Have you been tested? Before that, what did we argue about? Oh, whether to hold gold, silver, or cryptos. You see, as long as they keep us arguing and disagreeing, we'll never be in a unity and agreement. Some people pray and they ask everybody else to leave who's not in agreement. Uh-oh. I'm getting myself in trouble here. Everybody should be allowed to pray together. And no, I'm not preaching a one-world religion. Matter of fact, I'm just reading notes that I've heard from other people. So our price is going to fall? Let's talk about houses. I've been in real estate all my life. And I'm always just a few $1,000s off buying it outright. So last year, the average starting home price, which is just you basically buy a brand new house, it's got stuff that'll be perfect for 3 years. Inspectors approved it, everything is fine. But after 3 years, you're going to have to mow the grass, trim the bushes, replace the furnace, have somebody check on your air conditioner. It's called contractor grade. And then you up to 30 years, 30-year roof, 15-year furnace. Excuse me, I just had a pizza with pineapples. Have courage to take advantage rather than being taken advantage of. If you're over 60 and you have no one to leave it to, but if you need to pass money on to your loved ones, and you want to avoid taxes, then you just want to, don't tell no one, hide it. And if you didn't raise them right, they have no idea what you're talking about. So they go down to the pawn shop or wherever, and you've wasted your life and you wasted your time. So family first. Educate them properly. And then I took a couple of days off. Got to mow the grass, guttering is falling down. Garden's full of weeds. I have a potting bench that, and a greenhouse that 25 years ago I did for myself. I thought my dad would be happy. Son, you did a great job. Yeah. I thought that when I put the potting bench together, my wife would say, "Oh, you're so smart, you can figure something out of a box." And so greenhouse plastics went away, I can come up with a new idea or sell the aluminum, which right now sells more than I paid for it. Neighbor across the street, you could have fixed that potting bench. I said, after 25 years, I'm tired of fixing it. And she said, you're not wearing a mask. I don't think you're vaccinated. She's like 85. I can hardly hear you. I'm 2.5 yards away and we're shouting at each other. All right. Let's get into what I've been studying. Language. Communication. Isn't that what this YouTube stuff is? I mean, 10,000 years ago, we used to write stuff on a cave, and you'd find it there even today. And then we have sign language. Totally gone, unless it's captured on media. And then we have text, which might be stored, and who knows. This is not a USB, but you get the idea. So I just watched the movie Arrival, 2015. Never caught my interest much. But I've always been a language studier. Because I believe you can start your life over by going somewhere and study a new language. I've been to Mexico, never made it to England, made it to Spain, made it to Georgia and Florida, even made it to Texas once. But some of the problem in the Middle East, because some of them, when they move in my neighborhood, they are wound tighter than a clock. Speaking fast, speaking loud, speaking angry. But if you can take the time out, like I did, that's what I've been doing the last 2 or 3 weeks. Because I have this Amazon Prime, thanks to some of my subscribers. So I get free shipping if I need something, but I also get some free movies. And yes, I can't understand the language, but most of them are Ukrainian, Russian, Belarus. On YouTube, one of my best friends, we're not supposed to push channels, but bald and poverty-ridden. And he was actually, I think he's a CIA agent. Of course, he was a big guy, big English guy, 5'6" guy. One of these guys, they're always looking for the bald spot in your head. But I love it, because all you gotta do is, and my punch, straight out. Oh, that's martial arts. If anybody's interested in some martial arts, I have some of my old stuff when I was a young guy. All right. So Gavisti, Gavisti, could mean anything. It's Sanskrit. It could mean war, or it could mean I need more cows. Well, how are you going to get your cows? Because we're going to take them to you. Take them from you. Not necessarily. If you're friends and you need more cows, we'll lend you the cows. You're going to have the milk. And we get the calf or the milk back. What about war? Yeah, it was a pretty big deal that happened this afternoon over there in Belarus, but don't want to depress anybody. It's a positive message. Tomorrow the UN and the EU are going to decide, is it a conflict? Is it an altercation? Is it a misunderstanding? Or is it war? We just wanted to borrow your cow. And that's that journalist, Petrovsky, still working on that language. All right, I'm getting ready to finish this up. This is a favorite part of that movie. She's pulling for straws in Arrival. And it's somewhat a confusing ending. I saw it originally, and I see they're changing movies a little bit, but I was in Lee Summit. And I think what they actually did, because when I went to the movies, they all lasted like an hour and 25 minutes, so they did a lot of cutouts. But this is what she said. Remember Captain Cook? When he went to Australia? And he had met the Aborigines, and they humped back into the country, and he or one of his advisors said, "What are those things with the long tails that keep jumping around?" Aborigine blows his I don't understand. They interpreted it as kangaroo. So is the kangaroo, I don't understand? Or was the Aborigine saying, I don't understand why you don't know who they are? All right. No, I'm not selling jewelry. I probably got something. But that's it for tonight, folks. I'm not dead. I'm not gone. I just been really busy outside. So thank you all, and me, I'll post it as soon as it posts. In a day or two, I'll come in and clean it up with comments, links. Oh, by the way, if you don't already know, don't. See ya.